welcome back. We're finishing up Diary of a Madman in this one. So this is the riff that comes in right before the solo. We're still in the key of E minor, and we have like a little transitional measure. So let's look at the transitional measure first. We get this. Alright, so we're starting with the C5 power chord, 3 strings. The next little idea is we're doing a hammer-on and pull-off from 3-5 back to 3. Alright, and then we're going to do, so that's open 5th string, 3-2 on your 6th string. You're going to do some vibrato on that 2nd fret note. Alright, then the last part of the measure is, so it's a 2-3-2 hammer-on back to an E5 power chord. Sounds like he's doing 3 strings, might be 2 though, kind of hard to tell. So all of this slowly. Alright, so that's that first measure, and we're in 4/4 time here. Alright, the next measure is, alright, so we're doing the low E string twice, and then we're sliding an E5 down to a D5, back up to an E5. So you're going to pick the 1st and 2nd chords. Alright, we're going to do a similar rhythmic idea, but with double stops here. So those are 6th intervals played on your 4th and 2nd strings. So that's just, you're playing at the 5th fret, sliding down to the 4th fret, and coming back up to the 5th fret. So here's this measure all together. And then you want to give that little last double stop a little shake of vibrato. Alright, the next measure is pretty Hendrixy, kind of Foxy Lady-esque, so it sounds like this. So we're doing an F sharp, F sharp 7, sharp 9 chord in here with some E minor scale run stuff. So the first beat, 16th notes. We're just doing a hammer-on, open to 2, and then picking that note again. Beat 2 is 8th notes. So you're barring across the 5th fret of the 2 high strings with your pinky, and then doing the low F sharp note. Alright, the next little run is, so that's doing a pull off, and then we're going to do 3, and then open on your 4th string, and the rest of the notes are on your 4th string, so it's 5-4-2 open. So this whole riff. Alright, so that gets repeated 3 times, and then we're into the solo section. So the solo section is just played over the verse clean guitar part. So I'm going to throw on a backing track and play the actual solo along with it. Alright, so that's the solo. Let's talk about the scales that are being used. The first measure, and this is in 7/4 since we're playing over the verse riff, what he's doing is he's using some notes at the beginning of the scale from the natural minor scale, A natural minor, and I'm not going to go through what the scale is. If you don't know what it is, look it up. And he's combining that with the blue note of the minor blues scale, which is your D sharp / E flat note, same difference. Then the second half of this measure, he's combining that blue note with the A harmonic minor scale. So, he's using notes from both natural minor and harmonic minor, plus that blue note over this chord. Now, for 3 people, you might be saying, well, he's playing over a dominant 7th sharp 11 chord, and the Lydian dominant scale is the scale of choice for that. Yeah, it is, but over altered dominant chords, you can get a little bit more interesting and chromatic with your note and scale choices and play a little bit more outside, which is, what he's doing with the case of this little solo. And this is not uncommon over Randy Rhoads. If you look at a lot of his other solos, he's kind of, blending, either natural minor or harmonic minor with that flat 5 blues note. All right, the next measure, kind of the same deal. He is, though, throwing in the C sharp note from the chord that he's playing over top of the A7 sharp 11. And then he's doing like an E7 flat 9 arpeggio at the end. Like that. So kind of another outside kind of sound that he's using there. The next phrase, mainly harmonic minor. There is a G natural note thrown in there. He's also using that E flat blues note again in this lick. The last lick of the song is just a straight up Jimmy Page style pentatonic lick. And this lick originally came from the solo to Good Times, Bad Times by Zeppelin. And so what it is it's a sequence. So that's the sequence part of it. Then what he's doing is this. So he's taking the 20th fret, bending it up a full step, letting it come down a half step, and then picking it and pushing it back up and picking it again is pretty much how that lick is done. So I'll do the full solo real slow now, and I'll do it along with the metronome. So that takes care of the solo. What we have next in the song is another verse, same as the first couple of verses. And then we have like the interlude where we're doing the power chord. And the clean guitars doing the arpeggiated figures with the A minor at 9 and stuff. So stuff we've already talked about. The outro is just the main riff played over and over and over and over again, and then it just the song ends with just an A5 power chord played, staccato with an accent. So that's it for Diary of a Madman. I imagine a lot of you will probably want the tabs. This one's not quite so simple as the other songs that I usually teach. So yeah, just let me know if you'd like that. Please subscribe. I'm going to do some, I don't know what I'm going to do next, probably some Soundgarden, but we'll see. So stick around, got plenty more cool song lessons coming. Alright, thanks a lot.